Hey, it's Adam, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some tips for how to get rid of brain fog. We're going to talk about what are the causes of brain fog, what brain fog is, and we're going to be sharing with you a long-term plan for how to systematically eliminate brain fog from your life. So, what is brain fog? Brain fog is this general feeling of unfocusedness, feeling of distracted mind. Generally, people who have a lot of brain fog feel very unmotivated, very lazy, very tired, like they can't think clearly, like it's difficult for them to communicate their thoughts to other people. And generally, people who have a lot of brain fog feel very distracted, like they can't just sit down and chill out and do nothing. They're always trying to distract themselves. And I personally have been struggling with brain fog for almost my entire life. Me personally, I'm a very intellectually oriented person. My mind races a million miles per hour, and I've always been someone who is very distracted in school and very aloof. I'm a very daydreamy type of person. I always am lost in thoughts, thinking about grand topics about what life means. And the plus side of that is that it makes me very philosophical, but the downside of that is that it makes me feel very distracted, and I always feel like I have to escape my mind because it runs amok, and I haven't been able to really train my mind to calm it down, and this causes a lot of problems for me in my life, such as addictions that I'm using to try and escape my mind. And it also makes me very unfocused and unable to achieve my goals in life. So, what is brain fog? Brain fog is basically a mind that has not been trained to calm down and reside in the present moment. So, brain fog is the feeling of always being distracted, unable to settle yourself in the present moment. And this makes you feel very restless, very discontented with the present moment, like you're unable to relax. And our culture is extremely distracting. We have smartphones in our pocket all the time. We have the most entertaining video games and entertainment. We have a thousand apps like social media, video games that are always fighting for our attention. And this tends to make people like myself and most people in general extremely distracted. And this causes a lot of negative side effects in your life, like depression, anxiety, and general feelings of dissatisfaction with life. So, in order to get rid of brain fog, we have to basically practice training our mind to quell our extremely busy thoughts and all of our distractions. And basically, we need to practice more meditation, and we need to adopt a lifestyle that is more sober and is filled with less distractions. And personally, I've been able to deal with a good amount of my brain fog. I still get a lot of brain fog from time to time, but I've been able to install a lot of habits and practices in my life that have been able to give me a lot more mental clarity, and really helps me be more effective in my life. So here are some tips that are going to help you get rid of brain fog in your life. First tip is to install a daily meditation practice in your life. Meditation is the practice of sitting down and watching your distracted mind and steadying it in the present moment. This is the number one tool that is going to help you get rid of brain fog in your life. If you're interested in starting a daily meditation practice, check out my video, How Meditation Works. It's going to be linked in the description. The next tip, that's a huge one for getting rid of brain fog, is to clean up your diet. Specific foods that you should cut out altogether if you want to have more mental clarity are meat, bread, or like wheat products, processed sugar, cake, junk food, candy, soft drinks, juice. Other things you should cut out are, so I said meat. Generally, you want to be eating more vegetables and more fruit. And the foundation of your diet should basically be vegetables and fruit. So think about how much fast food that you're eating. Think about how much processed garbage that you're putting into your body. What this does is it affects your mental clarity because your body has to use so much energy into digesting this processed food, and all of this saturated fat and sugar is clogging your energy flow in your body and is preventing you from having the most amount of mental clarity that you can have in your life. So personally, I've really cleaned up my diet. I basically only eat fruits and vegetables, and occasionally I eat meat, and I notice that it really affects my mental clarity. So I've been working slowly, systematically over a long-term period to cut out all of these unhealthy foods that are detracting from my mental clarity. The next tip for getting rid of brain fog is to stop distracting yourself all the time with video games, YouTube, Netflix, social media. These things, you can still use them, but it's important that you're aware of how much you abuse these sources of stimulation and entertainment, and how this is actually causing you a lot of brain fog and is preventing you from accepting the present moment. So it's okay that you watch Netflix for a couple hours once in a while, but if every single night you're watching 5 hours of YouTube and Netflix and video games, then that is seriously going to prevent you from having any type of mental clarity, and it's going to cause you a lot of brain fog. So cut down on these sources of digital stimulation. Another way to really get rid of brain fog, if you're a guy, is to stop watching porn altogether and to masturbate a lot less frequently. When guys expend their sexual energy, this is true for women as well, but especially for guys, if you're watching porn every single day, you really need to cut out porn altogether and not masturbate any more frequently than once a week. And this is really going to give you a huge boost in mental clarity. The entire no-fap movement is correct. If you've heard of no-fap, it's a group of people, men, who are cutting out their masturbation addiction and porn addiction. And this is really giving them what they call superpowers. It's giving them a lot more mental clarity, a lot more drive, passion, and determination in their life, and also giving them a lot more success with women. So mental clarity, cut out porn. This is a big one. Next tip for getting rid of brain fog is to stop smoking weed and abusing substances such as alcohol, cocaine. I hope you're not doing that. And especially if you drink or smoke weed more than once a week, I would personally recommend totally quitting drinking, because alcohol will cause you a lot of brain fog, and you're going to become a lot more sensitive to what activities and what habits, bad habits in your life that are causing you more brain fog if you have installed a daily meditation practice. So if you're meditating for 20, 30 minutes every single day, and then you go out drinking on the weekend, you're going to notice that a lot of the mental clarity that you're getting from meditation is basically being wiped away if you go out drinking and you smoke too much weed. So relax with the substance abuse. You want to be living a more sober lifestyle. That doesn't mean you can't have a glass of wine at dinner, or you can't have a couple pulls from a joint every once in a while, for like maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks. But if this is a frequent habit for you, you're going to really need to take a lot of time to cut that out of your life. The next tip for getting rid of brain fog is to breathe. Throughout the day, breathe deep into your belly. Practice breathing exercises. This is going to really help steady your mind in the present moment, and to move your energy up from out of your mind and down into your body. And it's going to make you a lot more grounded. Another way to do this is to exercise frequently. You need to be exercising every single day, and you need to be working out or going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week, or doing yoga. These types of practices are really going to help you get more in touch with your body and out of your distracted, anxious, depressed mind. And the last tip I have for you, that is more of an advanced tip but is still really important, is to, if you feel like you're ready, is to try psychedelics for personal development use in a responsible way. I have a video about how to use magic mushrooms for personal development, and I'm going to link another video from actualize.org that is talking about how to use psychedelics for personal development. I'm not talking about taking some random substance, some random mushrooms at a rave. I'm talking about doing it consciously with intention, being educated about the substance you're using, dosages, and taking a small amount and really working through your own psychological baggage and exploring your own consciousness. So brain fog, those are all the tips I have for you to get rid of brain fog. It's important that you understand that this is a very long-term goal. It's not like I can tell you something right away that's going to help you get rid of your brain fog tomorrow. Of course, if you do some breathing exercises, if you take a cold shower, that's going to help you. If you maybe practice some meditation, you'll have a lot of brain fog that you currently have being released. But what's really important is that you realize that you need to adopt a lifestyle, a sober lifestyle, that is going to help you get rid of brain fog. Check out my video, How to Live Your Life to the Fullest. This video is about living a sober lifestyle and slowing your life down and eliminating distractions, systematically, slowly, over a long time horizon. So every single person has a lot of brain fog. It's not like only some people have brain fog and it's like one group of people that have this problem. This is a cultural problem. This is a societal problem. Every single person is constantly distracted, anxious, filled with monkey mind, unable to focus, unable to calm down. Imagine that every single person is born wearing a pair of sunglasses. And their sunglasses, every single person, they've never taken them off their entire life. They've lived their entire life with these sunglasses on. But their sunglasses are filled with a bunch of splotches and dirt, and they're not clear. They're very difficult to see through. And this dirt represents your noisy, distracted monkey mind, or brain fog, or negative mental tendencies and habits that you've picked up from culture. So every single person is so distracted, but since they've had these dirty sunglasses on their entire life, and all of their friends and family and teachers have had these dirty sunglasses on for their entire life, they don't even know what it's like to live life with a pair of clear sunglasses, to see clearly and to have clarity of mind. You don't even know what it's like. So the practice of meditation and eating healthier and exercising and all of these practices are basically you taking the time in your life to recognize that, first of all, you have really dirty sunglasses, and meditation is like taking 20-30 minutes every single day to clean your sunglasses so that you can recognize when they're getting dirty and you can take more time for yourself to clean them and to live your life with clarity. Let me tell you that when I come back from a 10-day meditation retreat, a Vipassana retreat, where I've been meditating 14 hours every single day, I feel absolutely amazing. I feel grounded, calm, able to appreciate the simple things in life, and I feel very fulfilled, and that I don't always have to distract myself with food and entertainment and porn and video games and drugs. This meditation practice is really what you're striving for. This clarity of mind, this peace of mind, this quietness is what you're striving for in your life over the long term, over 10, 20 years, and is really the purpose of your life. This is why people will move to monasteries and renounce all of worldly life and become monks for 20 years, chasing after this ideal of having a quiet, clear mind. Because these people recognize that having a clear and peaceful mind without brain fog is such an important goal that they're willing to renounce all of material life just for the attainment of this goal. Now, you don't have to become a monk. I don't want to become a monk. That's not my path. I like the world. I like all of the luxuries that the world gives me. But it's important that at the top of your priority list in life, over the long term, the 20, 30-year strategy for your life is to be clarifying your awareness, to be raising your consciousness, and to be cleaning your sunglasses every single day so that they're spotless. This is a long and difficult process that's going to take a lot of emotional work from you, but I can tell you that it is absolutely worth it. So Start small, pick one habit. I definitely recommend starting a meditation habit. And if you already have a meditation habit, I'd recommend that you look into it more and take it more seriously. Check out my video, How Meditation Works. Thank you so much for listening to me. That's how to get rid of brain fog. I hope you like this video. If you have any video recommendations that you would like to see about how to have a more effective meditation practice, how to deal with anxiety, how to clear your mind, these types of topics, if you're interested, leave a comment, tell me what kind of videos you'd like to see from me. Leave a like on this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more content about achieving self-mastery in your life.